So these are reasons why, um, certain women leave men, right? So when it comes to marriages, I believe 69 to 70% of divorces are filed by women, and 30 to 31% are filed by males. So there are some men that do initiate the divorce, but it's mainly women. So these are some reasons why certain women leave a man. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give the good reasons first. The good reasons that a woman leaves a man, if that man is putting his hands on you, right? And not out of self-defense, not that you touched him first and he touched you, but he's just whooping your ass like Ike and Tina and you left, that's absolutely great. You should leave. If that man is cheating on you and you leave, that's absolutely great. If he's not taking care of the kids, he's not trying to be a provider for his family, I can understand that as well. Not that he's struggling and he's just struggling, but he just don't want to do it. I can understand. Those are great reasons. I have no problem with a woman leaving a man for something like that. You know what I'm saying? No problem. But these are the reasons right here that certain women leave males, which I feel like is absolute bullshit. You see, some women will leave a dude, which this is a common one right here, because they say, because I'm not happy. I'm not happy. You don't make me happy no more. So they'll leave just because of that. They're not happy no more. You don't give them butterflies, they're not happy no more. They're bored, right? A woman will break up with a man and get divorced just because she's bored. Just because she's bored. Throw the whole marriage away just because, oh, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. Throw everything away just because she's bored. When you take those marriage vows, I believe it says till death do you part. It doesn't say till I get bored. It doesn't say that. I'll be with you until I get unhappy. I'll be with you until I get bored. I'll be with you until I don't get butterflies anymore. A lot of women don't understand that when you get with someone, the butterflies are going to go away. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but it's going to happen. The butterflies are going to go away. It sucks that happens because, like Javal the Gooner said, our brain is always adapting to shit. It can never just like something and then keep that same feeling. It always adapts to it. That sucks about our brain, but that's what our brain does. I'm actually doing research on why our brain does that, but that's what our shitty ass brain does. Here's this new thing. Oh, I like it. Oh my god. Oh, this new thing is giving me so much dopamine. Oh my god. And then you get used to it. You're like, I'm tired of this. That's how the brain works. It's stupid as hell. But yeah, man. They'll leave because they're bored. You can meet a girl and she'll be all over you. When you first meet her, she'll be all over you. Blowing your phone up, calling you all the time. You send her a text message and she fucking responds in 5 seconds. You give her a call, she answers back like that. The phone rang one time and then she, hello. Then 3 years later, you call her, the phone, she never answered the phone. You text her, she waits 15 hours to respond. She's bored. A woman will leave simply because she's bored. I'm bored. They don't understand. All he gonna do is get with another motherfucker. He gonna be new. Oh, hey, And then it's gonna be the same shit with his ass. You're gonna get bored of that dude too. It's gonna be the same shit with the next motherfucker. That's why if I ever got with a chick and I feel myself getting bored, I'm not finna leave just because I'm fucking bored. So all I'm gonna do is get with another chick. It's gonna be the same thing with this motherfucker. It's gonna be the same exact cycle. So what I'm gonna do? Keep hopping around, just cause I got bored. That's a dumb reason to leave. Oh, I'm bored. I'm bored. You know, that's what women. I'm bored. Right? They're bored. They get bored and they leave. Right? So they'll say, "Oh, I'm not happy," because you no longer excite them. You no longer when they look at you, they no longer get butterfly. You know, they no longer get nervous or they get butterflies looking at you no more. They leave just because you just bored. They're bored. They got bored. You know, just for that. Women like men to be unpredictable. They like men to be mysterious. Women like to second guess what you're doing. What's he doing? What's he got going on? Them second guessing makes them more turned on to you because what they're thinking about, oh, I hope he's not with another woman. I hope he's not clapping no booty cheeks. Oh, you know, that's gonna be in her mind. And that's gonna make her more attracted to you because women are very jealous. You know. So if they think that you clapping some cheeks, they're going to be more turned on to you. Even if you're not clapping no cheeks, but just the thought of them thinking about that because they don't know what you're doing all the time, that's going to turn them on. Right? That's why it's best not to live with the woman, because if they live with you, then they know your routine. They know what you're doing. Unless you a nigga and you always out the house. Then they not, but like me, I'm always in the motherfucking house. So if you live with a chick and you always in the house, she knows everything you're doing. So it's not going to create no second guessing, but that's what it is. Women like men that other women like. If you're a man and if a girl sees other women thirsting after you, going, ooh, that's gonna make them want you more. Just because other women want you. Which that's some bandwagon shit. If there's a girl that I like, I don't care if nobody wants her. As long as I like it, I like it. I don't care if nobody wants her or not. As long as I like it, that's what I like. But certain women are bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Just because they're bored. Certain women would leave a man just because they, or if they don't outright leave, some women, they may have a side piece for when their man starts acting up and he's on bullshit. Then they have some women have a side piece that shoulder to cry on nigga. You know what I mean? And this ain't all women. I'm just saying certain ones. The shoulder to cry on motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For when you start acting up, or if there's problems in a relationship, they get very vulnerable, and then they have their shoulder, ooh, he doing that. And then, and that dude, oh, he doing that, baby. Some women can be talked out of a relationship. Some women, if they're vulnerable enough, some certain men that's good looking, or even certain females that, you know, attractive. Oh, you know, you should leave that nigga. Da 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 da. And they can talk certain women out of the relationship. You know, because she's vulnerable. You know, and the thing is, everyone has flaws. Even the person that you left your man for has flaws too. There's gonna be a time where if you get with that motherfucker, y'all gonna have an issue about something. Anybody that you're around long enough, you're gonna have an issue with them about something. Nobody's not gonna be around nobody long for years and years and years and years and years and never have not a single issue or have like a disagreement, or maybe, you know, something happens to where, you know, y'all stop talking for like a month or something. It's going to happen with pretty much everyone that you meet, if I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? If you got a best friend, oh, this is my best friend, you know, we've been friends since we've been 5 years old. At some point, you know, it's going to be a time where y'all get into a disagreement or something happens to where it's an issue that arises and y'all got to tackle it. It's going to happen at some point. If you're around somebody long enough, it's going to happen. So the fact that you leave your partner, oh, because we was having some issues. You're going to have an issue with somebody that you're around long enough. That's not a reason to leave. You get through the issue. Unless it's not nothing crazy, like he abusing you, punching you in the face. If it's just, oh, y'all just having disagreements on some stuff, go talk it out. Go to couples therapy. Get counseling. Some women just leave like that. That's one thing about women that gets on my fucking nerves. Women will be gone like this. Like, just like that. Vanish into the fucking wind. You know? It's crazy. But yeah, they'll leave for stuff like that. Because y'all have a little issue with some shit. Not nothing crazy. Just a little issue. You know? Some women will leave, you know, stuff like that. Like, maybe they found a dude with more money than you. Some women will leave for that. You know? And the thing is, right? See, certain women will just flat out tell you, you know, I appreciate the women who just flat out are honest for why they're leaving the man. Like, they told the man, hey, I'm leaving because I'm bored. I'm leaving, even though it's stupid. At least you're being honest. Some women, when they leave you, they don't want to tell you the truth for why they're leaving. They're going to make up some shit. They're going to try to find things to justify their action. Like, let's say if a woman's leaving you and it's because she found a dude with more money than you, she's not going to tell you, oh, I'm leaving you because this guy make more money than you. She gonna try to sabotage the relationship. She gonna try to she's gonna try to find any little thing about you to justify her leaving. Like, for example, she may know that you know, she may know that a particular thing gets under your skin, but she'll purposely do it just to get you angry. And then she'll be like, see, this is why I'm leaving, because you got anger issues. You know, this is the reason why I'm leaving. But in reality, she had set that up to justify herself in leaving. That was her justification. She purposely set that up for you to, you know, get a reaction out of you so she could rationalize and justify why she left. You got anger problems, and that's why I'm leaving. But in reality, it's because she found another dude with more money than you, with more money on than you. Not because you got anger problems. You know? I like the women who just say, hey, I'm leaving because, hey, this nigga got more money than you. Even though that's dumb as fucking stupid. Makes you look like a fucking gold digger. But, you know, hey, at least you're being honest about it. So that's why going forward, man, I you know, And these are various reasons, but yeah, man, that's only way I'll personally leave a woman is if she's cheating, obviously. What else? She's putting her hands on me, or she's disrespecting me, running her mouth all day. Yes, that personally, I can't be with a girl like that. And shut the fuck up. Says, shut your fucking. Nope, I'm leaving your ass. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy all day. Nope, I'm not doing it. You know, I ain't hearing all that. You know, and women, and I know girls have a cycle. We have a cycle, and we act angry, and we can be angry. But what I'm noticing is when you go to work, you don't yell at your boss. When your manager, when Mr. Steven is irritating you, you don't yell at him. Is that because you're only there for a few hours, but you're around, I'm just wondering why that is. I can see if you was yelling at him and your man, you was yelling at both. I can okay, well, hey, maybe she just can't control it. But when you're at work, you seem to have the ability to control it when you're at your job. But you can't control it when you're not at work? Sounds a little fishy. I don't know. But I mean, I understand every woman has a certain level of bitchiness to them, but all that full blown yelling, shut the fuck up. I ain't dealing with all that. You do that enough times after I tell you, hey, I don't like you talk to me like that, I'm leaving. You're not gonna talk to me crazy like that. So those are the only ways I'll leave a woman. It's cheating, putting her hands on me, and she running her mouth, disrespecting me with her words daily. I ain't dealing with none of that. I don't care about my cycle makes me act like but why you don't act like that when you at work? When you working at Walgreens, even when the customer is that, even when the people comes to your register and cussing you out, you can keep composure, but when you come home, you yelling at me or yelling at your man. Nah, it kind of, I don't know about all that, so I ain't dealing with all that shit. So that's why it's just best not to live with a female. Don't live with no woman. Y'all have your own separate cribs. She come over, you go to her house. Don't live with no woman. Just don't do it. I ain't nope. Don't live with a female. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. I'm out.